Well, the face of hunger here in Oklahoma is something many of us never recognize. Yet last year, Oklahoma's Regional Food Bank distributed over 22 million pounds of food to help people in need. And this year, that job has gotten even harder. A tight economy has created even more demand, while disasters like Hurricane Katrina have focused many charitable efforts away from Oklahoma. But a large donation to Oklahoma's Regional Food Bank may help make this holiday season a little brighter for a lot of folks.
It's amazing. People don't know how many people that go to bed hungry at night, how many children and it's just amazing that there's so many. You wouldn't think that there was that many in Oklahoma.
500,000 families in Oklahoma are often faced with hunger, many making desperate decisions between paying bills and putting food on the table, a painful problem that our state's Regional Food Bank has spent the past quarter of a century working to alleviate. Yet this year, collecting food for the hungry is at an all-time low, making this holiday season a season of sadness for some.
Well, we're really facing one of the greatest challenges we've had in our 25 years history, and that's food. Our food donations are down more so this year than they've ever been in our history. And in fact is, second time in our history, we're distributing more food, almost 200,000 pounds more food a month than we're bringing in.
Bivens says there are many reasons that contribute to why food donations are so thin this year, but believes it's the recent national disasters that's made many people overlook the hunger that still exists right here in our state.
We've had the disaster relief. We've responded to that by sending over 170,000 pounds of food to Katrina, and there's a lot of other food that's flown into that area, simply is not flown into Oklahoma now.
Which is why the Made in Oklahoma Coalition, a group of 29 Oklahoma food companies, are doing something about it. 18,000 pounds of food collected by 11 different Made in Oklahoma companies were donated to the Regional Food Bank to help fill the stomachs of hungry families.
We know in Oklahoma we are a caring people, and so it is truly touching and not at all surprising that the Made in Oklahoma Coalition takes seriously the social ills of hunger.
Now, much of the food collected by the Made in Oklahoma Coalition will go to help feed hungry children. That's because here in Oklahoma, 1 in 5 are at risk to go to bed hungry each night, making emergency assistance programs like Food for Kids a lifesaver for many of our children.
It's really a simple program. Kids get a backpack on Friday afternoons for school personnel, child-friendly food, and they can take it home with them on the weekends so they'll have something to eat. So sometimes it's the last only meal that child has on the weekend. They get school lunch on Friday, sometimes at 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning, and don't eat again until school breakfast on Monday morning.
It makes a difference in the life of these children. You know, I have coordinators who tell me that there's kids who will come up and hug them, or they'll come up and bug them every single day asking, do we get our food? Is it Friday yet? Do we get our backpack? I mean, this food has become a lifeline to these kids.
I can't think of anything more horrible than to be a parent and to have to choose between paying the utilities and keeping your child warm at night or feeding them.
A decision that hopefully won't have to be made this holiday season, thanks to this donation by some Made in Oklahoma companies.